I have to, but it's not. All right, that's the way you like it, Cameron. Let me get on with my class. Chatterbox.
Have your knees as wide as you, if possible, as wide as your mat. And then lower your chest onto the mat. And start breathing into your nose and out through your nose. Breathing in and out. Now you're going to just lift your forehead and your chest and walk your arms over to the right side. So you're basically chest.
Excuse me.
And then you lower your right thigh down. Right thigh, you lower your chest onto your right thigh. This is pose, but you're just facing the right side of your body. So you should feel that stretch on your left side. So breathing in.
Okay.
Now lift your chest. And just come over to your left side. So this time your chest is resting on your left thigh as you lower your forehead down. Now lift your forehead in your chest. Come back to center. And lower your chest again onto your mat. You might have been able to release your hips a bit more, so you can bring your chest closer to the mat. Lift your forehead in your chest, lift your hips. Just walk your knees in so your knees are hip width apart. Brilliant. Start with the back, and the back is sort of flat back, so you're not arching it or rounding it, it's just flat back. If you're holding a cup of tea on your back. Engage your core, and you're going to inhale, you round your back and bring your chin to your chest. This is cat-cow. You exhale, you arch, you stick your bum out, and you look forward. Yes, or look up. Brilliant. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, arch, and look up. Brilliant, look up. Perfect. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, arch. I can't really see you very well here, so I hope you're doing this. Inhale, round your back, a bit blurry. Exhale, arch your back, and you look up. So we're just warming up our spine. Inhale, round, keep that back rounded, and just hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, arch, and look up and hold. Brilliant, that's better. For 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to neutral spine. Now we're going to do opposite arm and leg. So you take your right leg back, your left arm forward. It's a bit of balance there. So right leg back, left arm forward. So it's opposite arm and leg. Brilliant, yes. Perfect, and release. Try not to move your back or your waist. You don't lift your hips, just your arm and leg moving. So now your right arm forward, left leg back. Brilliant. And lower. A few more like this. Right leg, left arm. Ideally should be so in between your hands. So your back is like flat. You're not looking up, not necessarily looking, moving your head down. Your head is just in line with your back. Left leg, right arm. Keep your core engaged. Brilliant. Release. Few more. Right leg, left arm. And lower. Right arm, left leg. Perfect. Lower. Now we're going to add a bit more onto this. Take your right leg back again, left arm forward. So this time we're going to flex that right foot and you lower your right toes down. So keep it stretched behind. Brilliant. And then you're going to open up your chest. If you take your left arm forward, a bit of a twist up to the sky. Perfect, yes. Geraldine, a bit up so it's not back. It's straight up to the sky. Brilliant, yes. Release your left hand down. Bring your right knee in. Right arm forward, left leg back. Flex that left foot, you lower your left toes down. And then you open up your chest, brilliant. Right arm up. I did to the back of your arms, a bit of a twist, brilliant. And release. Bring your left knee in. Let's do one more either side. So right leg back, left arm forward. We're going to add a bit more. Flex your right foot, you lower your right toes down. Open up your chest, left arm up. Now, this time you're going to take that left arm. You take that left arm underneath your right arm. You might just watch me. And you lower your left ear all the way down onto the mat. And see if you can take your right arm up. If you can't, don't worry, you can just leave that right hand down. But have a go. Brilliant, yes. Now, if you can, that right arm, you're going to wrap it. So you might need to rotate your wrist, your palms facing away from your body. And wrap it around your back, around your waist. Yes, that's it, perfect. And hold for 3, 2, 1, brilliant. Release your right arm to the sky. Lower that right hand down. Left ear off the mat. Left hand down, right knee in. You're back to hand and knees. Perfect, yes. Right arm forward, left leg back. Flex your left foot, you lower your left toes down. Open up your chest, take that right arm up to the sky. Brilliant. Now you take that right arm underneath your left arm, nice and slow. You lower your right ear onto the mat, left arm up. And if possible, you wrap it around your waist and hold. This is a twist. So you stretch out the back of your leg. Bit of balance. And then take your left arm up. Left hand on the mat. Slowly lift your right ear up. Lower that right hand down. And bring your left knee in. And just slide your hips back. Sit on your heels. Rest your chest and your thighs. Your head down. Perfect. Come up to hands and knees, touch your toes. Come up to downward dog. So hips in the sky, downward dog. Let me just see your downward dog. Brilliant. Downward dog. Perfect. Now, DA, you need to bring your hands in a little bit more, hands a little bit too wide. Brilliant. Team of yours is fine, Geraldine. Brilliant. Downward dog. Now walk your dog. So you remember, you're going to bend your right knee, keep your left leg straight. And then you bend your left knee. Keep your right leg straight. So you're just moving from right to left. It's like you're walking in the same spot. Lifting up one heel, then try and press the other heel towards the mat. Again, stretching out your calf. So 3, 2, 1. Now lift both heels up. Press both heels down towards the mat. Have a slight bend in your knees. Then you're going to walk your heels forward. Towards your hands. Now straighten your legs. You bring your hands on your shin as you look up. Brilliant. Slight bend in your knees, hands on your mat, chin to chest. Take your arms wide, all the way up to the sky. And down by your side. Perfect. That's our warm up. Right, so now we're going to try and see if we can get ourselves into a flow. So I'll break it down and then we'll put it all together. So have your feet hip width apart, your arms either side of your body. Take your arms up to the sky, look up to your hands, hands to prayer. Lower your arms down by your side. Brilliant. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, arms down by your side. One more time with that. Inhale, arms up. This time you're going to forward fold, so you can have a slight bend in your knees. As you start to bring your chest forward, slight bend in your knees, hands onto the mat. Chin to chest. You straighten your legs, hands on your shin as you look up. Brilliant. Hands on the mat, slight bend in your knees. Take your arms all the way up. Let's get our arms right before we add on our legs. Lower your arms down by your side. Brilliant. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Slight bend in your knees, hands on the mat. Bring your chin to chest. Exhale. Straighten your legs and bring your hands on your shin. As you look up, flat back. Perfect. Look up, Geraldine. Yes. Slight bend in your knees, hands on the mat. Take your arms all the way up. Down by your side. Brilliant. So that's the first bit of our flow. Now we're going to add in our legs. Inhale, arms up. Just watch me for a minute. Watch me for a minute. Forward fold. Hands on the mat. You straighten your legs, hands on your shin as you look up. That flat back. Slight bend in your knees. On this time, you're going to walk your feet back to downward dog. You bring your eyelids in between your hands and you lower to plank. You lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Hips back. Chest, your thighs, forehead down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes. Back to downward dog. And walk your feet forward. Take your arms all the way up to the sky. And down by your side. Right, let's go. Come on, inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Slight bend in your knees, bring your hands all the way down. Brilliant, chin to chest. You straighten your legs and bring your hands on your shin as you look up. Brilliant. Slight bend in your knees, hands on your mat. You walk back to downward dog. In downward dog, make sure your eye gaze is in between your hands, in between your feet, sorry. Then you lower to plank. So remember, don't dip your back, don't arch it. Brilliant. Perfect. Straighten your arms, Tina. Then you lower your knees onto the mat. Untuck your toes. You bring your hips back. Chest and thighs, forehead down. Up to hands and knees. Brilliant. Tuck your toes. Up to downward dog. Now, this time, have a go. If it doesn't reach, you can always take your hand and shift it forward. So you bring your eyelids in between your hands, have a slight bend in your right knee, and then you bring that right foot forward, as close to your hands as possible. Brilliant. And then you're going to lift, lower your back foot, so you lower your left foot down. And then you lift your chest all the way up. Take your arms up, so it's warrior one. So make sure that left foot is parallel with the back of your mat. So look at that left foot, make sure your left foot down. Tina, left foot down, Geraldine, brilliant. Arms up, we're in warrior one. Bend that right knee. Make sure your palms are facing. This is warrior one. Yes, perfect. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to rotate your chest to center. Lower your arms down so you're in warrior two. Right arm forward. Geraldine, other way. Look at my arms. Yes. Yes, but not this way. Remember, everything should be in a straight line. We're warriors. Brilliant. Palms facing down. Brilliant. Look forward. Look towards that right arm. Look, yes. So your eye gaze should be basically down that middle, your third middle finger. So your third finger, that's what you should be looking at. Fingers together. Brilliant. Now you're going to straighten that front leg. Bring that right hand down. See if you can bring it onto your right shin. Left arm up. Rotate your head. If your neck hurts, you look down. This is triangle. Left arm up. Geraldine, your arm is facing backward. It needs to be up. So you're going to hurt your shoulder. Your shoulder needs to be in line. So you're not stretching it back. You want to straight up to the sky. So literally when you were in Warrior 2, you're literally just, your arm movement doesn't change. You keep it where it is and you're literally just taking it down like that. Brilliant, better, perfect, yes. Now you need to bend that right knee, come back up to Warrior 2. Keep your arms the same, perfect. Now you need to lower your left arm behind you. Your front arm, you're going to rotate it so your palms facing up. So look at me, Geraldine, palm, your palm is going the wrong way. Palm facing up. There's little subtle movements you have to remember. Reverse the warrior now, so you're leaning back. Brilliant, that's it, reverse back. Take that arm over your head, yes. Brilliant, yes. 3, 2, 1, you come back to warrior 2. Now you're going to take that left arm forward. So both arms are facing forward. Forward, forward, not up, forward. Facing your right thigh. So when we talk about Geraldine, at the moment you're facing this way, it's here. When we talk about forward, it's in the direction of your legs. It's always in the direction of your legs. If it's forward in front of you, we'll say center. So forward, remember you had your right arm forward. Yes, that's it. Lower your hands down, either side of the right foot. You lift that back heel, so you're in that lunge. You step your right leg back, you're in plank. Brilliant. Take your hips back up to the sky. You're in downward dog. Brilliant. Hold. This is your resting pose. 3, 2, 1. Now bring your ankles in between your hands again. Whatever you do on your right, you do on your left. So now you step your left foot forward this time. You lower your back foot. Brilliant. Your left knee is bent. Perfect. Take your arms up. Palms facing, eye gaze between your hands if possible. Make sure you bend that right knee. Perfect. Your back leg should be straight. Your left knee should be bent. Geraldine, facing knee. Facing that left knee. So you're always either facing one leg or the other. It's a different pose if you're facing the center. Arms up, warrior 1. Brilliant. Palms facing. Yes. Now, rotate your chest to the center. You lower your arms down. So your left arm is forward, right arm back. Warrior 2. Geraldine, look at your arms. Remember what we just did. Look at your arms. Left arm forward. Geraldine, yes, that's it. Fingers together. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to straighten that left leg. You lower your left hand down, right arm up. Palm facing away from your body. Brilliant. A triangle. Now, so you need to adjust your arm. So, you're fine. So you have to remember, Geraldine, always, you have to readjust because your arms naturally want to go back. So you need to just take it forward a bit. Forward a bit. So you're not hurting your shoulders. Otherwise, you're going to start having shoulder pains. A bit too forward, take it back. A little bit further back. So not back, it should be up to the sky. Up to the sky. So remember what I was saying? When you're in Warrior 2, your arms, this arm is not, you're not rotating your chest. You're literally just going sideways. Brilliant, yes. Now, your hand as well. So at the moment, your fingers are going back a bit. I want it should be flush. So your fingers are not going back. Yes, that's it. Little movements make that difference. Brilliant, yes. Now you're going to bend that left knee. You come back up to Warrior 2. So your left arm forward, yes. Now we're going the other way. So you take your right arm back. That left arm, you're going to rotate it, your palms facing up. Brilliant. Reversing warrior. See if you can look up to your left palm. Brilliant. Now come back to warrior two. Take your right arm to meet your left, so both arms are forward. Brilliant. You lower your hands down either side of your left foot. Lift your right heel. Step your left leg back, heel plank. Brilliant. Take your hips out to the sky. You're in downward dog. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Now, I want you to bring your eye gaze in between your hands. Flat bend your knees. Walk your feet forward. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Arms wide all the way up. Back into prayer at the top. Lower your arms down by your side. Brilliant. That's really good. Brilliant. Now, I want you to just watch me for a minute. So that's basically one round. So just watch me for a minute. So, if I take us down to, you just watch me from downward dog. So from downward dog, you lower to plank. Now what I want you to do is lower to plank, you lower your knees for now. The full one is that you lower your plank all the way down, but for now, just lower your knees. Keep your chest forward, so don't bring your chest back or anything. You're literally just going from plank, squeeze your glutes, lower your knees. Make sure your elbows are not going out wide. You roll your elbows in, you lower your chest, bend your elbows, and just hover, lower. You take it all the way down, on top of your toes. Now lift your chest for upward dog. Now you can either leave your chest, lift your chest, and leave your hips on the mat, or you have a slight back bend, look up, tuck your toes, back up to downward dog. I appreciate that's quite hard. So the modified one is you lower to plank, lower your knees. You can lower your chest all the way down. You can lift, you lower, tuck your toes, come all the way back up to plank, or in downward dog. Right. Let's have a go. Let's add it into our flow. So let's come into downward dog. So come to downward dog. I'm just going to watch you for a minute. Brilliant. So downward dog. Lower into plank. Brilliant. Lower your knees. Now, I want you guys to come into your knees, stay in your knees for a minute. Tina, go into downward dog again for me. Brilliant. Lower to plank. You seem to struggle a bit with your plank, right? So, are you bending your elbows because it's too hard? Because in plank, your arms should be straight. But you're bending your elbows in plank. Brilliant. That's right. Now, lower it, right? Everybody come into plank again. Okay, come into plank. Perfect. That's it. Lower your knees. Perfect. Now, bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way down. Yes, all the way down. Perfect. Lower your chest all the way down, plus your head. Brilliant. Now, lift your chest up. So, you brought your hips back. Delia, you brought your hips back. You don't bring your hips back. So, plank. You lower your knees. Your chest is forward. You're not bringing it back. You keep it forward. You lower your chest all the way down. Untuck your toes. Then you lift your chest. You lower. Come up to downward dog. So, up to downward dog. The downward dog. Geraldine, you okay? Right, downward dog. Lower to plank. Brilliant. Plank. Yes. Now, plank. No. Tina, you're arching your back. Plank. Remember, plank. Your back, you want to keep as straight as possible. Don't arch it, otherwise you're going to hurt your back. The back. Now lower your knees. Lower your knees. Bend your elbows, lower your chest. Keep your elbows straight if possible, yes. Now lift your chest up for upward dog. Perfect. Lower your chest. Perfect. Now come back up to plank. Brilliant. Gives this guy downward dog. Perfect. Yes, that's it. Now walk your feet to the top of the mat. Brilliant. Take it. Bring your hands, all the arms all the way up. Down by your side. Perfect. Okay. Let's add it to our flow. So inhale, arms up, look up. Forward folds, flat bend your knees, hands on the mat. Bring your chin to chest. You straighten your legs, hands on your shin as you look up, flat back. Brilliant, flat bend your knees, hands on your mat. You walk back to downward dog. Bring your eyelids in between your hands. Just lower your hips so you're in plank. Lower your knees. Bend your elbows, lower your chest, all the way down, untuck your toes. You can tap your chin on the mat. You lift your chest up for upward dog. You can leave your hips down. You lower your chest, tuck your toes. Start to straighten your arms, come all the way up to downward dog. Now bring your eyelids in between your hands and just bring that right foot forward. We're adding our warriors. You lower your back foot. You take your arms up. Warrior one. Chest toward that right thigh, right knee bent. Geraldine, chest facing forward. Look at me, look at me. Yes, that's it. Now you open up, bring your chest to the center. You lower your arms down when warrior two. Geraldine, arms, arms, arms. No. Other way, no. Yes. Brilliant. Straighten your right leg. You lower your right hand down, left arm up, we're in triangle. Brilliant, yes, left arm up, perfect. 3, 2, 1. Now bend your right knee, come back up to warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Perfect. Now we're going to reverse our warrior. You lower your back arm, that front arm, palm facing up, and you lean back. Make sure you rotate so your palm is facing. You can see your palm. 3, 2. Come back up to warrior two. Bring your left arm forward. Both hands down either side of your right foot. You lift your back heel. Step your right leg back in plank. Lower your knees. Bend your elbows. Lower your chest all the way down. Tap your chin. You lift your chest. You lower. Tuck your toes. Lift your chest. Nice and slow. No rush. Back up to downward dog. Last one. You step your left foot forward. You lower your back foot. Take your arms up. Bend your left knee. Brilliant, yes. Don't worry, Geraldine. Keep going. You've got it. Come on. Left foot forward. Arms up, yes. Rotate your chest. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Some body workouts. You're going to feel it. Look at your arms. Yes. Good. Self-adjustment. Straighten your left leg. Left hand down, right arm up. We're in triangle. Brilliant. Fix your arm is a bit back. Take it a little bit forward, Geraldine. Yes. Perfect. Bend your left knee. Come back up to warrior two. Let's go the other way. So you lower your back up. That front arm, you rotate it so your palms facing up. You lean back, reversing warrior. Come back to warrior two. Bring your right arm forward. Lower your hands down, either side of your left foot. You lift your back heel. Step your left leg back, in plank. Brilliant. Lower your knees. This time you're going to untuck your toes and you're going to bring your hips back to your heels. Rest your chest and your thighs, forehead down, well done. So 3, 2, 1. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes. Downward dog. And then walk your feet to the hands. And slowly keep your chin to chest. Slowly come up. Your head is last to come up. Keep your chin on your chest, chin on your chest, chin on your chest. And then take your arms all the way up, palms face into your hands for prayer. And you lower your hands down to your chest. Brilliant, yes. Brilliant. Okay, first flow. Okay, let's do balance. So starting with tree pose, you have the option, you can either have your heels inside your, inside your shin, or you take it all the way up, so it's inside of your left inner thigh. You choose your option. But make sure it's not on your knee. Yes, perfect. Hold, hands to prayer. 3, 2, 1. Now interlace your fingers, bring that right knee out in front of you and place your hands onto their right shin. Brilliant, yes. Hold. Now, you're going to separate your hands and place that right foot out in front of you. And you're just going to tilt your chest forward. See if you can lift your left leg up behind you, arms behind you. So in warrior 3. Arms behind you, Geraldine. Arms behind, yes. Lift your chest. Step your left leg back. And your right leg to meet your left. Brilliant, yes. Tree pose on the left side. Again, you choose your option. Toes down, shin or inside your right inner thigh. Hands to prayer. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1. Interlace your fingers, bring your left knee in and take hold of your left shin. Brilliant. Separate your hands, step that left foot forward. You tilt, nice and slow. Lift your right leg up, arms behind you. This is warrior 3. And that right leg, you don't have to take it high. In fact, you don't even have to lift it. You can leave your toes, but make sure your chest is forward. If you can, you lift it up. Brilliant. And slowly lift. Right leg back. Left leg to meet. Yeah. Perfect. Let's do another one. Let's see what we can add on. You know, I like to add. The tree pose again, right side. Choose your option, hands to prayer. Now, hands in prayer, you want your thumbs on your breastbone. You open your elbows out. So not up here, down here. Little subtle movements. I know they don't make a difference, but they do in yoga. Brilliant. Interlace your fingers. Bring your right knee in, lift. Take hold of your right shin. Now, this time, I want you to try and see if you can bring your left hand onto your left waist and take that right knee wide. Testing your balance a bit. Brilliant. Bring it back to center. Step your right foot forward. Arms behind you, warrior 3. Lift your left leg up. Now, being cheeky now. See if you can bring your hands all the way down onto the mat. You keep that left leg up behind you. Brilliant, yes. Flat bend your right knee. Take that left leg back of the mat. Right leg back, right plank. Lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Hips back. Don't normally do that, but I thought I'd just add that in. Lower your chest, your thighs, forehead down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes. Back up to downward dog. Just walk your feet forward. And slowly come up. Just thought I'd add that in. And come all the way up. Brilliant. Wouldn't normally add that into balance, but why not? Right, left side. So I like right yoga, there's no right or wrong. Do whatever your body feels like doing. Interlace your fingers, bring your left knee in, take hold of your left shin. Brilliant. Now, right hand on your right waist, take that left knee wide. Brilliant, yes. Bring it back in. Step your left foot forward, arms behind you, lift your right leg. This is warrior 3. Now, see if you can slowly bring your hands down onto the mat. Take that right leg back. Left leg back, your plank. Hold. 3, 2, 1. You lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Now, stay in that knees position for a minute. Bring your hips all the way back. Sit up this time. Perfect. Let's come to sitting. Go straight to our sitting poses. Have your knees out in front of you. Your back is straight, hands onto your shin. Perfect. Now straighten your legs out. See if you can, so your hands should be on your knees now. You're going to slide your hands down to your ankles, and if possible, onto your feet. If they don't reach, you can always bend your knees. Bring your chin to chest and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now take both hands onto your right leg and bring your right into your chest. You're going to cross that right foot over your left leg. Now, you take that right arm, wrap it around your back. Your back might start off rounded. You want to straighten your back. See if you can take that right around your back, maybe around your waist. Take your left arm, you're going to use your left arm. You rotate your chest towards that right thigh, and you wrap your left arm around your left shin. So it's a twist. You look over your right shoulder. Brilliant, hold. That left foot, you want to flex your left foot. So everything's engaged. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Now release. You're going to uncross that right foot. You lower that right knee down. So your right foot is inside of your left foot. So it's like tree pose sitting down. Real good hip opener. You might want to see if you can bring that right knee back a bit. But your right foot is stuck inside your left thigh. Make sure that left foot is flexed. Your feet are always, don't forget about your feet, because you're still working your ankles. Chest towards your left thigh. You slide your hands down your left leg. And if possible, onto your toes. If it doesn't reach, again, you can have a slight bend. Or you bring your hands onto your shin. That's fine. Wherever you are today. For 3, 2, 1. Now release. Now, if you leave that right leg where it is for now, you're going to open that left leg wider. You bring your right foot into your groin. You take your left leg. Can you take your left leg a little bit wider? Brilliant. Slide your left hand down the left leg. Again, if you can reach your toes, that's fine. If not, don't worry. You be on the shin. Then you take that right elbow back. So right elbow back. Then you take your right arm over your head. Perfect, yes. 3, 2, 1. And come back to center. Release that right knee, so right knee up. Both knees to your chest. This time you're going to slide your right leg away. You cross your left foot over your right thigh. So we're just doing the same thing on the left side. Take your left arm and wrap it around your back, around your waist, back and straight. Take your right arm and you wrap it around your left shin as you twist and look over your left shoulder. So now your chest should be towards your left thigh. Twisting poses are really good in yoga for detoxing. That foot, make sure you flex your right foot. The 3, so everything's engaged. You're not rounding your back or slouching. Back is straight. The 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Uncross that left foot. You lower your left knee down. So this time your left foot should be inside of your right thigh. Again, see if you can just slide that left knee back a bit. Flex your right foot, chest towards your right thigh. Slide your hands down the right leg, and if possible, onto your right foot. And hold. 3, 2, 1. You lift. Take your right leg wide this time. Your left foot in your groin, back straight again. So each time that you readjust, you slide the right hand down your right leg. If possible, onto your right toes. You take your left elbow back, left arm over your head. Now the reason we take it back is so that you can really open up that shoulder. And then take it over your head. The 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Left knee to your chest. Right knee to your chest. Now, this time you're going to bring your hands inside of the knees, open your knees wide. And you bring the soles of the feet together. Interlace your hands around your toes. Now, if you want to feel it more, you bring your feet closer to your body. If not, you take it further away. So this is really opening up your hips. It's a really good pose to do. You can be just sitting and watching TV. You can have it, sit it with your back against the wall. It's an amazing pose to do. We spend a lot of times like this, which is why we have tight hips and we end up with issues with our back. So it's a very important pose. Keep your back straight to start off with and hold. The 3, 2, 1. Now bend your elbows, round your back and start to forward fold. Don't worry how far you can go. See if you can rest your chin on your chest. And hold for 3 more. The 3, 2. Let's hold for 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now slowly straighten your arms. Keep your chin on your chest. Lift your head and you look forward. Take your hands outside your knees and you bring your knees together. And just wrap your arms around your shin. See if you can take hold of your opposite elbow and give your forward movement. Hold 3, 2, 1. Release your arms. Now I'm just going to roll my feet round. Not sure how you flex on your mat. You're going to bring your back onto the mat. So bring your back onto the mat. Knees onto your chest. Hands onto your shin. Now we should lower your left foot down. So you keep your left knee bent. Your right knee is on your chest. And you straighten your right leg up. Hands behind your calf. I'm just going to rotate your right ankle 3 times clockwise. And 3 times anti-clockwise. Hold. Now, I want you to bend that right knee. You're going to place your right foot onto your left thigh. So that's not really tree pose, because normally we have tree pose inside the thigh. This time it's on top of your left thigh. Right hand on your knee. And just hold. Let me see how, yes, perfect, yeah. Making sure you've got it, just hold. Another hip opener for 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to release the right foot onto the mat. Your right knee, the both knees are bent, so now you're going to stretch your left leg up. Slide your hands behind your left calf. And you rotate your left ankle 3 times clockwise. And 3 times anti-clockwise. And then again, you start to bend your left knee. Then you place your left foot on your right thigh this time. Your left hand is on your left knee. Again, another hip opener. And just hold. 3, 2, 1. Then I want you to bring your left knee back onto your chest. Your right knee onto your chest, and both knees are on your chest. Take your arms inside your knees. Flex your feet. See if you can take hold of your big toes. Now options, as I go with options. See if you can separate your feet so you take your knees wider. Now you can stay here, 4. You try and straighten your legs, still holding onto those big toes. You can always keep them bent, but if you can, straighten. And if possible, you open your legs wider. Good. Then hold. 3, 2, 1. Now bring both legs together. Keep your knees on your chest. Release your big toes and just bring your hands onto your shin as you start to bring your feet closer to your body. Release your feet onto the mat. Now I want you to open your knees again, soles of your feet together. The same thing that we did sitting up, but now you're lying down. Feel the difference in your inner thigh. Bring your arms either side of your body, palms facing up. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Bring your knees together. You're just going to slide your legs away. You might just have your feet open wide, up to you. And just close your eyes. And take your hands and just rest your hands on your lower belly. And shoulders rising forward your belly as you breathe in. And you exhale out through your mouth. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale. 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 Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now release your arms either side of your body. Bend your knees, bring your feet onto the mat. You can roll your knees to the right or left, doesn't really matter, you choose. So you roll your knees, I'm going to roll mine to the left, back and face forward. And use your right hand or your left hand to push yourself up. Back up to a sitting position. With your legs out in front of you. Have your legs out in front. Slide your hands. So start with your hands, top of your thighs, and you just slide your hands down your legs onto your toes. They don't need, you can have a slight bend in your knees. Chin to chest, ideas knees. Now bring your eye gaze to your toes. Lift your knees off the mat, so it's like you start to bend your knees and you slide your heels closer to your body, holding onto your feet. Now cross your right ankle over your left, or your left over your right, whatever, if you want to. Bring your hands to your knees, and press your knees down, cross-legged position. Back is straight. Take your arms up, palms facing. Lower your right arm down, right side of the body. You stretch your left arm over your head. If possible, bring your right forearm down. Final stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Straighten your right arm. Take your left arm up. I want you to wrap your left arm. Now, you notice, you might not have noticed what I did. You rotate your wrist, so you bring your left arm round your back, if possible, round your waist. And you bring your right hand to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. You're just adding another twist. For 3, 2, 1. You come to center. Take your arms back up, palms facing. And then you lower your left arm down, right arm over. Again, if possible, you bring your left forearm down. If it doesn't reach, doesn't matter, keep it up. But have a slight bend in your left elbow if possible. For 3, 2, 1. Straight to your right arm. You lift your chest. Rotate that palm. Then you wrap your right arm around your back, around your waist. You bring your left hand to your right knee. And you look over your right shoulder this time. For 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Take both arms up. Palms facing. Interlace your fingers. Head in between your arms. You're just going to lower those interlace hands. Just bring it behind your head. Your elbows are wide and you push your chest forward. Shoulder blades back. If possible, you look up. Now I get you round your back as you bring your elbows in. In your chest. Straighten your back. Open up your elbows. And you crack. Round your back. Elbows in. This time, reach underneath your arms. Your fingers are still interlaced. Your back is still rounded, your chin to chest. Arms out in front. Straighten your back. You can take your arms out. Look up to your arms. Release your hands to prayer. Lower your thumbs to your forehead. The thumbs to your head. Slide to your lips. Slide to your knees. Onto your breastbone, you take a bow. Slide to your head. Bring the light to me on. Light to me. Namaste.